Wolfgang! Is that you? There he is!
There you are, kid. Oh, what took you so long? Figured you met someone at happy hour. Hurry, get back on board. Well, thank you for gracing us with your presence. Better late than never, I guess. Well, you've been off playing Chief Scout. I managed to give this old girl some love. She'd better get us to your grandfather's. Ugh, these Boston floodlands give me the heebie-jeebies. All right, I think we're close, but let's double check, kid. Here, take this. Play that last message from your grandfather, will you?
Asher, it's your grandfather, John. If you're listening to this, then no doubt, I'm long gone. But I've done my best to leave you everything I have. It's all in an apartment in Boston's North End. It's a bad bounce, but if you look for the old water tower, then head west, you'll find Picard Street. Should be a clean shot, right to the doorstep. Look for number 88, top floor. Keep your head on a swivel. This world is no picnic, but it may get a whole lot brighter if you can make it to my apartment in one piece.
All right, we gotta find that old water tower, then find that street. Picard, was it? Okay, keep your eyeballs peeled. Like the morning after a big shindig at the Waldorf. I hope you weren't expecting to meet your soulmate down there. Ain't much left for scavengers. There it is, the water tower. All right, let's head west. Now that's a tight squeeze. Ooh, like my wedding dress. That would be getting started on marriage. Hey, there's a street sign. What does it say? Is that a And? Well, damn. Didn't think we'd find company out here. Let's hope they're long gone and we can find your grandfathers and... Shit, Asher, ambush! They're here all right. Keep your head down and let me do the talking.
You dare to venture into these waters with that cursed beast you stand upon, choking our mother's earth with that foul smoke, poisoning our world like those that came before?
Come on, lady. Step off your soapbox. What kind of freak show... Look, I wish I had a better way to travel, but stuff is pretty limited around here, you know? Let us pass, please. I'll recycle more, promise. We mean you no harm.
Harm? The poison you spew would say otherwise. Those like you forfeited this world long ago. Forfeit now or meet your end. Release the beasts.
Rocks? Buckle up, kid. It looks like we're in for a real shitstorm. Damn. Great timing. The boat won't start. Hang on to your tighty whities, kid. I'll fix the boat. Cover me from those oversized handbags. We'll take too much of a beating from them and we're sunk. Here they come. Exit strategy. Here, take this crowbar and crack open that old emergency kit. Gotta be something in there we can use. Flare gun. Time to use it, I guess.
They seek.
What? Nice shot! And an exit? There she is. Oh, you beauty. Hold on. We're not out of the woods yet. They'll be back. Every survivor this side of the Boston floodlands would have heard that. This building's on its last legs. Let's see. There. That gate. A way out? Asher, we need to get that gate open. Looks like it might be operated from upstairs. See if you can get up there. Okay, just be careful. You need to head up and find a way to open that gate. Stay low. Keep quiet. That's it! Pull it all the way open while I head through. Sorry, kid. This is where we we part ways. I'm gonna try to draw them off, be your decoy. You'll need to get to your grandfather's apartment on foot. Be careful. I'll find you if I can. Remember, it is far easier to start something than it is to finish it. Finish it, Asher!
There he is! Keep an eye out. He's here somewhere. Show yourself, vermin! Keep an eye out. He's here somewhere. Show yourself, vermin!
Use biometric hand scanner. Stage 1. Biometric hand identification was affirmative. Now initiating stage 2, iris recognition scanner. Stand by. Close your eyes and I'll kiss you. I'll miss you. Paul McCartney, lead singer of the Steve Doors.
What? Who is it? Well, well. Here's a novelty, Asher. A temporal shard. A picture of a traveler, returning from a snowstorm. This is my temporal dashboard. I'm no ordinary fob watch or time trinket. I'm tracking all sorts. Where and when we are. Our objectives. Who you are. And more. I know it's a lot. But you'll catch on. Right. Now push that central button. The one with your face on it. For my next trick, I have the capability to give you an extra hand. Literally. Now, it seems my previous owner burdened me with a fairly substantial item. If you would be so kind as to remove it, please. Whew, that's a weight off. It certainly looks familiar, but we'll park it for now. Should you want me to carry anything for you, just hold an item above any free storage slot, or my watch face, and let it go. Go on. One last thing. Sorry. You can manipulate this here dashboard within the vertical spectrum by grabbing that bar at the bottom and moving it up and down. Wonderful. All right. Now, for me to become your pack mule, you'll need to upgrade my clockwork. Though exactly how eludes me. Unfortunately, my mind, like that box I was in, is a bit dusty. Well, this door could be all that separates us from illumination. You're a bright enough spark to open a door. Try that handle thing there. As our friends across the Great Atlantic would say, this door has snuffed it. I could give her the kiss alive. That said, it'll cost me plenty in terms of my precious little energy. Tap and hold the button just below my face, will you? I'll show you a parlor trick. The sacrifices I make. Now, if you ever lost a stock, just push that button and I'll do my best to offer you counsel. Would you look at that? This looks like the kind of thing we could jumpstart a small town. Well, this is certainly well, looks like she's running on reserves. We need to boost this thing somehow. Nicely done. I take it these knickknacks are what's conducive to conduction. You won't find a better fit on Savile Row. You got a handle on this. This looks promising. Fits like a glove. Our endeavor to open said door has brought this thing back from the dead. Sun catcher is what they called them. Looks like this one is missing a few pieces. Now this could be handy. Great! That's well, to be honest, this is a strange type of ammunition. I'm putting it to make life simpler, Asher. Because God knows you got enough on your plate. I can use my inner workings to create you any type of ammunition you require for the weapon you're holding at any one time. As long as your reserves for that ammo category are sufficient, of course. Ah, yes. That'll be your grandfather, all right. One John L. Newman. Unfortunately, my memories of those days are hazy. It seems the older I get, the more clearly I recall things that never happened. Your mind bestowed. The toad worthy of this biography secretes a highly hallucinogenic substance that was used in Mayan rituals. That's some rather dry reading.
Required power threshold not sufficient. Adversity reveals genius. Prosperity conceals it. Core is 65 BC.
Well, I'll do. How do you do that? Holy horrors! This one could make time for a woman versed in ancient Greek poetry. Yeah. Where are your manners? If I was wearing a hat, I'd be taking it to you right now. Is that some sort of pattern? They can't just go in willy-nilly.
Required power threshold not sufficient.
I believe you may have already said that, dear. Where are those horse clothes now? You see that, son? She's done trying to impress me. Now it's on us to impress her. And it'll be that way till death do us part.
Required power threshold not sufficient.
I begin to feel like there's an hour imbalance in this relationship. Where were we? Yeah. Hi.
Required power threshold not sufficient. Adversity reveals genius. Prosperity conceals it. Core is 65 BC to 8 BC. Required power threshold not sufficient.
trust these things to still be kicking. Probably past time we straighten up around here, to be honest. Hold on. Those Russian words. I think I can translate them. Congratulations to Mother Russia. First country to land on the moon. Wait, I know my memory's filled with cobwebs, but Russians were the first ones on the moon? Is that right? I do love a good excursion. I hope you know what you're doing. What? The God-bedamned Leviathan could be down there. I promise you, when this mess is over, I'll take you out on the water. Yeesh. That's 7 years bad luck if you ask me. Wait a minute. Is there something lurking behind that glass? Huh. Those fuses. They must go in a... Well. Aren't we a live wire? Huh. These wires look like they might be related to that locked box there. Relatively speaking, of course. Now that's a thing of beauty. Shame. Just needs a battery. This thing could cut through steel. A mighty fine instrument, I must say. Huh. An old ventilation duct. No lack of fresh air in here, though.
Required power threshold not sufficient.
Huh. Those fuses. They must go in a certain way. Perhaps the answer lies with the colors.
Required power threshold not sufficient. Adversity reveals genius. Prosperity conceals it. Horus 65 BC to 8 BC.
Looks like you've connected up this contraption. What an ordeal. I thought technology was supposed to make life easier. Not like you just rode a boat through syrup. We're cooking. Thank you, ma'am. There's another thing. I'm gonna have to end our courtship. No. Nothing to do with you being a Methodist. Your voice is starting to grate on me like I was a block of Gruyere. Eureka! This looks intriguing.
Swipe code incorrect.
She's back. And still a real peach. Regardless, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but even a blind man can see you ain't doing too hot here, son.
The code you have entered is incorrect.
Madam, if you had a few more cogs in that thing you call a head, you would just let us in.
Incorrect. Would you like to take a break?
Break? Well, no ignoring the elephant in the room. That elephant being the giant, mysterious locked doors. Wonder if there's something around that can unlock it.
Swipe code incorrect.
What odd-looking symbols. Reminds me of my old fortune teller. Might be important to our immediate future. Look into the crystal ball. Yes, yes. There is a lot of transition going on in your life right now. And there is a great opportunity for you to make enlightening discoveries.
The code you have entered is incorrect.
Well, no ignoring the elephant in the room. That elephant being the giant, mysterious locked doors. Wonder if there's something around that can unlock it. Star beamers. Looks like some kind of childish toy to me. Strange symbols on them, though. Look familiar? Oh, bless my stars. This stuff is wildcat. A meaningless parade of signs and symbols. What bunk. And people lap it up. Ain't no ram or crab or cosmic archer. Looks like we're gonna have to find the meaning to these ourselves.
Incorrect. Would you like to take a break? Swipe code incorrect.